Alright, so a while ago, my dad got me this Lego CVG airport tower. That was pretty nice. And he got me another one from his work, which is a aircraft and maintenance hangar. So I'm gonna build that now. Got the instructions on the screen behind me. Six of these little silver or gray plates, whatever you want to call them. I actually got to go in the tower simulators Wednesday, I think. I don't really remember when it was. Sometime earlier this week. And I got to not only run the like air traffic portion of it while no one was using it, but when there was an actual training going on, I got to run the remote pilot. So basically I just sat behind a screen and I would listen for the ATC to give, or the controllers in the training to give me instructions. Then I just click a couple buttons, or I'd repeat the instructions, click a couple buttons, and the planes in the simulation would move around. So it's pretty fun. I actually got to, for a while, my dad, sounds like a storm ends up and like isn't at the same time, so I don't know what's happening outside. Anyway, for a while my dad was just saying he was repeating the instructions because he has a lot more experience with this than I do. You know, even though I play flight sim sometimes, not as much as I did before, I've never played on like Fat Sim, so I've never had any practice with that. But he let me do a couple of easy ones. Or he let me repeat a couple of the easy instructions, so that wasn't too bad. The fans are probably so loud, and that computer is so... But I don't have anywhere else good to put this. This thing go on, please? The better question is, this is just a CVG, like, airport hangar. If this was like real life, would this be the American PSA maintenance hangar by the Amazon ramp, or would this be the Delta Endeavor maintenance hangar by the FBO? But it's nice that they even have a little plane on there that you can build with it, so that's nice. Yeah, a while ago I tried building CVG airport in Minecraft. I did not realize how hard that was going to be. It's a lot more difficult than you'd think. And of course I thought 1-to-1's can be pretty big, which is fair. It would have been really big. So I did 1:0.7 scale. It was like one block is 1 meter in game. So, or like, wait, hold on, I said that wrong. One block in game is like 1 cubic meter. So I just converted that. It was a lot of math and it was a lot of stuff, and I just started to lose interest in it a while ago. I might do it again, well, like later this year, I guess. Because it restarts in either September or October. But last year I didn't even start until February, so I had a pretty late start to that. I also just entirely built this wrong, so that's not good. And another problem is I'm playing on Bedrock Edition, so I don't have any. I have some /fill commands, but that's pretty much it. I don't have any big world editor or anything. And the /fill commands are limited to my render distance, so I can't really place anything all too fast. And saying that I'm playing on Xbox too, it takes a lot longer to type in commands, so that can get pretty annoying. Put this. Let's put this on top, because why not? This and this. Yeah, it was nice. I just went into the simulator right after tennis that day, and then messed around for a little bit. Or, well, yeah, messed around on the air traffic part of it for a bit, and then actually started working on that problem with everyone else, so that's cool. Okay, this is confusing. So the instruction says, let me scroll up a little bit. The instruction says I need to do that, which I have. I have that right here. But this piece right here is shorter than this piece that I have on here. And that messes up the whole thing. So how do I fix that? Unless this isn't the same piece. Did I lose a piece earlier? I probably did. Okay, nope. That's weird. Am I just blind? I might just be blind actually. That's not the same piece. Did it just not come with that piece? That'd be awesome. Well, that sucks. Yeah, the only problems I have with Flight Sim on Xbox is that if I want to get a new plane or anything, I have to go to the Microsoft in-game shop, and those planes are not cheap. They're $70 per, which is so stupid. And I'm on Xbox, so I can't download anything, which is the dumbest thing. I'm just gonna try and go on without this. Hopefully it works. And another problem is that, the A320, the base A320 and A330s are pretty good, but the base Max 8 is absolutely horrible. For some reason, you either gain altitude and lose speed, or you lose speed and you barely gain altitude. So I'll be 10 miles away from an airport at 2,500 feet and 150 knots. I'm basically about to stall, and I'm not climbing for some reason, even though I'm at max takeoff thrust, which is really awesome. This goes here. This goes on the back. I don't know where that other piece went. I might have to spend a little bit of time looking for that. Because we have one of the wings, and then the other one just can't connect it on anywhere, so that's awesome. Might have to change this up a little bit. And this is gonna look kind of weird, but this is the best I can do, so that's awesome. So put this on. I don't know what's happening outside, but does not sound awesome. Okay, no, that's not gonna work. Never mind. Oh, that's fun. I don't have this piece. So now we finally got the wings. Gotta move the engines. That's literally just this. But close enough, I guess. At this small of a scale, I can't really blame them. No other good pieces that would look like an engine. Yeah, and then of course my school, for some reason, starts up Wednesday the 12th, which is like 2 weeks before every other school in my area, so that's awesome. Now it's actually starting to look like a plane, you know? Kind of looks like a 328, well, I'm gonna say a 328 jet, it doesn't matter. I might have a high wing, I don't even know. I might be stupid saying that. No, that does have a high wing, or a T-tail. So this, I was gonna say this looks like a Dornier 328 jet, but the tail would be like, there'd be the elevators up here, which actually I don't think this plane has elevators in the first place, so that's awesome. I don't know what's happening outside. But yeah, now we actually got the plane. And what this is based off, I could not tell you. Kind of chonky. Oh, it even has wheel. Ooh, it even has landing gear. Now I got a plane and a hangar. Of course. Boom. Alright, we got the whole setup. We got the air traffic control tower. We got the maintenance hangar and the plane. Now we just need a runway. And that's about it. I'll see you guys later.